Hi Sagittarius, welcome to Ivy Spiritual Messages and Tarot. If you are new here, welcome, and if this message resonates with you, please consider supporting the channel by clicking subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I'm uploading my next video or whenever I'm going live for my next tarot reading sessions. If this message doesn't resonate with you, you can also check your moon, your rising or your Venus sign. As this is a collective energy reading, it may or may not resonate with every single Sagittarius out there. So Sagittarius, you can also now follow me on Facebook, and I will leave the link down below in the description box. So Sagittarius, for your May 2020 reading here, I have incorporated Archangel messages along with tarot reading here. And the Archangel that came forward to give you a message here for the month of May 2020 is Archangel Metatron. So let's get into your reading. Sagittarius, the first message that I've got for you here is to step up to your plate. So I do feel like you've been thinking of doing something. You have been thinking of like making a decision over something here, but something is just holding you back. Either fear, or you might just be thinking that you don't deserve. Basically, you might just be thinking that you don't deserve to be successful, or you just don't deserve to be happy here, and thus that is what holding you back here, Sagittarius here. And I do feel like whatever you've been wanting to do, whatever you desire to do here, like you need to start making your way towards it. Like basically put aside all your fear, put aside all things that might just making you thinking that you cannot do it, or you just don't deserve to be doing it. There are other people who actually deserve to be successful more than you here. So I do feel like you've been doubting yourself so too much here. So I do feel like this is basically a message for you that in the month of May you need to step up to your plate. You need to step up to your true self here, Sagittarius. And I also feel like you might have been thinking like all your energies have been wasted from whatever things that's been going on in the past up until now. You might have been doing so many things up until now that you just couldn't find yourself being successful doing it, or you just couldn't see success coming up your way, no matter how much hard work you have been putting out here, Sagittarius. So I do feel like all of this experience, all of these things that you've been doing, making you thinking that all of your energies are just wasted. But this is the message for you that all this energy that you've been putting out here, all these experiences, failures and success are not wasted. As much as we think that success is important, failures are actually equally important as success, perhaps even more important here, Sagittarius. And also feel like this is basically indicating that May is basically you are going to finish whatever you're going to start here. So I do feel all of this experience, all of these energies that you've been thinking already going into waste is going to come back towards you here, and you're going to use all of those energy, all of those experience here to build up something new here in the month of May. And I also feel like basically you're being asked to take your time in the month of May. Do not go into things hastily. Do not go into things rushing. So take your time. Just go within yourself first here. Lay out the plan, weigh out the option, make a journal here, just basically thinking of what you need to do here. As I do feel like there are lots of choices, there are lots of ideas that's been going on into your mind here. So do not rushing into it, just take your time. Basically that's the message that I'm getting here for you, Sagittarius. And I also feel like there will be someone who is divinely guided coming up into your life in the month of May 2020. Again, this doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. This could actually be a partnership or just a mentor that will be helping you to be in line, to just go back aligned with your true self, with your higher self here, Leo. Sagittarius. So the next message that I'm getting here is that you might have gone through like so many conflicts, so many arguments, again so many failures that have been happening in your life here. So this is basically indicating that you need to pick up yourself, you need to pick up yourself, you need to pick up all these experiences, all these failures that you've been facing here. Just pick all those things up here, Sagittarius, and all this past experience, all of this energy that you've been thinking wasted here. This is basically the time to rebuild yourself again, to basically step up to your plate and put all of these things coming up together, and you will be surprised on what you're going to come up with. And I do feel like the month of May, you are going to get your ultimate happiness, whatever you've been waiting for here. You're definitely going to hear that positive movement, positive communication. You might be waiting to hear from a job, or you might be thinking that no matter how much hard work you've been putting out, your boss just doesn't recognize it, and you will be surprised to know that in the month of May is where all your artworks will be pay off here. So the message that I'm getting here for you, Sagittarius, here is that do not worry, do not be anxious, and it's okay to take the risk here. But the most important thing here, Sagittarius, is not the failures, it's not the success, it's basically the faith that you are putting into yourself to move forward. So basically, this is basically indicating that you need to put up the boundaries, you need to step up to your plate and just go for it. So that's it for the month of May 2020 Archangel channel message for you here, Sagittarius, and we are going to look at what the tarot says for you. The first card here is being represented on what you need to hold on to. The second card here is being represented on what you need to let go. And the third card here is being represented on how you can navigate yourself between these two energy here. So the first card is what you need to hold on to, is being represented with the 8 of Wands, which is indicating positivity. So I do feel like you might have been waiting for so long to hear something here, and it's just not coming forward. And I do feel like you need to hold on into that hope here, because in the month of May, you're going to have a lot of positive communication, lots of messages here coming up to your way that will just be rebuilding your faith here. So this could even be you might have been applying for so many jobs for so long here that you haven't heard from them for so long, for so many months, and then suddenly in the month of May, this is when you will be hearing up from them. This is when you will be called for an interview. And this is also indicating that if you're going through a breakup, or if you're waiting for reconciliation here, Sagittarius, this card is basically indicating that your person might have sent you an emotional message, a positive message here, asking for reconciliation, and just expressing on what they have lost, just basically indicating that they want you back here, Sagittarius. And the next card here is what you need to let go, is being represented with the 7 of Cups, which is indicating that you have so many things going on in your mind at this point of time, which is also affecting the way your life is going. So I do feel like you have lots of things, lots of choices to make here, which in return, like because of all these choices, because of all these things that you've been going back and forth in your mind, is actually making your life in chaotic form at this point of time. So in the coming month of May 2020 here, Sagittarius, you need to let go. You basically need to sort out all these things that's been going on in your life and in your mind. So basically, what is the most important thing that you need to prioritize? What is that one thing that need to your attention here, that need your attention the most here, Sagittarius? And once you do that, go through the list, and that way you can get your life organized here, Sagittarius. And how you need to balance between these two energy here is being represented with the 6 of Pentacles, which is indicating balance. You need to put yourself in balance here, Sagittarius. Once you put yourself in balance, once you organize all of these things that's been going on in your life and in your mind, basically prioritize all of these things that's been going on in your life, which one that needs your attention the most, which one needs your attention the least here. So basically in the month of May, it's basically about yourself stepping up to your true self here, stepping up to your plate here, and then also get your life organized. So the first step that you need to take forward here is basically keeping yourself in balance. First of all, you need to keep yourself in balance, and then you can organize your life. If you yourself are not in balance, your whole life will be in a chaotic form here. So that's the lesson that you need to learn in the month of May 2020. And that's it for your monthly reading here, Sagittarius, and I hope it resonates. If it does, please don't forget to click subscribe and hit the notification bell. Like, share, and also comment below on what you think about your reading here, Sagittarius, and I'll see you on my next video. Stay safe, and be blessed. Have a good day. Bye bye.